Hello everyone, my name is
Welcome, class.
Excuse me!
I am Professor Sprout. Today we're
Okay,
learning
well, welcome
incendiary
class, I guess.
spray, which is useful against all manner of dangerous plants.
Here, back with Harry Potter.
Observe the correct incendio symbol. Hold down the mouse button.
It's the
And
same color as
follow
the
button.
background, that's helpful.
Then release the button.
By the way, I'll show you that you can't start in a spot that you're not supposed to start at. I'll show you what happens. So I start at the top, you're supposed to start right here. See, it draws a line from the place you're supposed to start to the place you actually started.
First-rate incendio, Mr. Potter.
How is that first rate? I was literally doing it wrong on purpose. You have really low standards, lady. Which is good, because Flitwick's standards were ridiculously high. Just barely had enough time to do that. How was that 95? I didn't fail anything. There were no whoops.
Is an outstanding incendio for a first year.
Yep.
10 points for Gryffindor.
Even better for a third year, because you forget that spell by then.
A little bit quicker this time.
Ow! I hadn't finished, you... I don't know why the shape is an onion, by the way.
That is an outstanding incendio for a first year. 15 points for Gryffindor.
200.
To go a little bit quicker this time.
You already said that. Come on, come on, come on. 100%, 100%, really? Hey, at least I got all 4. I don't think I've done that before in this series.
First-rate incendio, Mr. Potter. 20 points for Gryffindor.
4-4, Pogue.
Now it's time for the incendio challenge. Through the doors, Mr. Potter. I'll watch you from the balcony.
Okay, here's a question. Oh, hold on.
Those are spiky bushes. You may cast incendio on them, but step back to avoid their needles.
Okay, so here's a question for you. The classroom's back here. I am just past the classroom. However, in the last episode, I walked around the greenhouse, went behind it to get a secret. What happened to that place? Like, this is exactly where that little tunnel or place was, where the greenhouse was on this side and the wall was on this side. So what the heck happened? Tell me your secrets. Tiny potato on the balcony, apparently. Because everyone's a potato in this game. Alright, so, as you said, these are spiky bushes. This is a spell I mentioned that you can use on venomous tentaculars. I wonder if you... Like, now that I know the spell, I wonder if you transplanted one of those tentaculars from that level into this level, if I would be able to cast on it, or if the ones on that level are specifically programmed to not be able to be cast at. Now, when you shoot... Well, if you get close to these things, or if you shoot incendio at them, they will shoot spikes at you. Ow. I used to think that the spikes would come out of the... That's doing no damage. I used to think the spikes would come out of the little holes that the spikes are coming out of, if you get what I mean. Like, there's a little yellow spike coming out of there. I used to think that meant it would shoot a spike from there. But it appears to just be all 8 cardinal directions. I.e. the 4 cardinal directions and then 8. And then 4 combinations. Oh, hi. Ah, yes. I remember, there are a lot of gnomes in this challenge. Like, a lot. Like, this is like the nest of gnomes. I bet this is where they come from. They breed them in here. Also, there's a little jumpy thing here. This is like the easiest place to do that jump. Or it would be if I didn't suck at it. I used to be able to do this almost every time. How did my skills get worse as I got older? It's like the opposite of how it's supposed to happen. I've not gotten a single one of these correct yet. But I'm gonna keep going until I do. There we go. Oh, you can also run into these bushes to get rid of them. Do like no damage. You have to try to die here. Look, they've only taken out like almost a third of my health. And I walked through every single one of them. Sometimes multiple times. And now I'm back to full. Cool. Harry's a tank. Yeah, my sister and I hated this challenge when we were little because of all the gnomes. That was really close. Did you see that reaction time? Why didn't he come through with the others? That's weird.
This is a typical species of venomous tentacula, cast incendio to wilt it.
Pog. I don't know why she explains this to me after I had to get through that friggin' gauntlet that you have outside the greenhouse. Wait, there's no door there. How'd you get in?
Now collect the challenge stars to complete your lesson. Away you go.
Okay, it took this dude a little extra time to wilt for some reason. Do they get back up after you hit them? I don't think so. I think they do that in the second game, but not the first. Apparently you're invincible during the climbing animation, because that should have hit me. Not that I really care either way. Hey, I got the beans from on top of the chest. I am a pog. Nothing else, just a pog. Okay, so those things don't get up. Actually, you forget Incendio by the second year. I forgot about that. You don't use Incendio in the second year, you have a different spell. I tell you what it is, but I don't really want to spoil it. Just, you have a different spell than Incendio in the second year in the second game. Okay, this guy does not hurt me now. It's interesting. That's odd. It's a fun spell to use. In the books, that spell set things on fire, which would be objectively cooler than just killing plants. Here it's been demoted to a weed killer. These things... Yes, the doors do close behind you. How are there steps in a gravel path? I'm confused. Oh yeah, I remember this place. This is cool. Love how energetically Harry yells out all the spells. I also love how there's save books every 2.5 feet. That's fun. I mean, this game is made for kids to be able to play it. If they're not scared of all the gnomes and ghosts, that is. Like my sister and I. We didn't really care about the ghosts. The ghosts weren't scary. The gnomes were. The gnomes were. Literal undead? No problem. Sentient potatoes that steal beans? Nope. Ah! Jeez, criminy, that scared me! I'm glad I'm recording. That was hilarious. Also notice that Harry's floating in the air because he started at an angle for some reason. Did you see me jump? Whoa. Look how trippy that book looks. It's like one of those things where like it looks like it's facing one way, then it looks like it's facing the other way. Then it goes wibbly. It goes all wibbly. I always like this room. Minus the gnomes. It's very cool. I don't think there's anything special back here. Oh, you can't even go back here. Game devs, would it kill you to let people go another, like, 2 feet for fun? Is that just too hard to program or something? Also, you can't walk up the steps from the side even though it's the same height. Magic.
Those vines are attacking that poor tree.
Why is there another kid in here? What's she doing here?
That looks like a Doxie.
Is she also doing the challenge? She's not doing a very good job of it if she is. Also, these are Doxies. They're almost like a mini boss because you can attack whenever you want. And
Those vines look dangerous. I better not step on them.
what happens if you do, though? Do you instantly die or just get hurt? Okay, you just get hurt, Pog. But, so Doxies, they put you in boss mode, which allows you to cast wherever you want. But you always cast the last spell that you had targeted. So, well, now I messed it up, but watch this. Also, they're way easier to dodge than I remember. So that's interesting. These actually show up in the 7th game. Alright, well, that's cool. I don't know why there was another student in here, or what happened to her. She's probably dead. That's probably how Professor Sprout gets the fertilizer for all these plants. Get them to grow underground and stuff. Like, seriously, there's just a kid in here. Just in this room. Probably stuck. Like, what happened? Also, why is there... Do you see how the tree's going through the roof? Did they not plan for that? Like, did Professor Sprout not ever once think, hey, maybe this tree isn't going to be small enough to fit in a greenhouse? But nope, it's still here. The heck? What are those sounds that the plants are making when I hit him? They're screaming. That's weird. Okay, not only are the branches going down after the thing that was attacking the tree is removed, they're sliding sideways. I think these vines were holding the tree up, to be honest. You can't walk on this, by the way. Yeah. That's what happens. There we go. Climb on the branch. Climb on the thingy, Harry. But, yeah, there's some interesting things going on in here. I think this is... It's not a school, it's a secret government facility to perform tests on kids. And the whole magic thing is just an excuse to try and get them to be cooperative. Also, look at this. Grass. Everywhere. Grass with assumedly soil below it. Trees are planted right bang splat in the center of gravel. Okay. I don't think Professor Sprout's that good at gardening. She's also having me kill all of her plants, so, Ooh! Nope. No, 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 no. Okay, what I want to do is... trying to hit the cauldron. No! Hit the cauldron! Not the Doxie! I'm trying to snipe the cauldron. Oh, come on. I can do it. I know it. I know I can do that. I've done it before. Not here, but I have done it before. Stop targeting the Doxie. I don't want to... I don't play games. I play with games. Play them in ways that they are not intended to be played in, just because it's more fun that way. Making games out of games. Yes! Get wrecked, Cauldron! Why didn't that kill him? You can't hit them from the back, apparently. Also, they like to fly to the top of the screen, kind of like how chocolate frogs fly up to your health bar. Oh, I love these little arrows. They're cool. Oh, that stuns... No, I thought it stunned all of them for some reason. I guess it just coincided with that guy. Bleh. Can you just... I can literally skip the whole room. Okay. I don't think you're supposed to be able to do that. Or maybe I'm just dumb and you are supposed to be able to do that. I don't remember exactly how this works. By the way, be careful of these little bits that jut out of the platforms. Because, sometimes they can yeet you into the void. Or the plants at any rate. If you step on those, you will instantly die. Just so you know. I don't know why we needed a cutscene for this, but okay. See, look at this. Watch this. Now it won't even let me go backwards. Sometimes it, like, bumps you off the edge. Yeah, see, did you see I kind of fell? I falled. Legit, I was not supposed to be able to do that. You can literally just you can just jump across and skip the entire room. That's hilarious. Just found a speedrunning tactic. You can stand on the door, too. That's fun. Okay, there's a ton of gnomes in this room. Like, a ton. Another gravel stairway. Can't have gravel slabs in Minecraft, but can have gravel stairs in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone for PC, 2001. Okay. Hang on, let me check how long I've been recording. I might have to end off the episode now. It should have been a while. I can English, yes. Alright, it's been almost 20 minutes. Alright, Pog. Great, just remember now I'm gonna have to edit that so it doesn't look weird. I don't know why it's going up and down like that. Maybe it's like one of those things you see outside of Walmart, those little cars that like you put a coin in and it starts going woo 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 so kids can play on it. It's like that but for blocks. No, Flitwick, they're not called statues. Like, what are they a statue of? Squares? Whoa! What was that? Oh, this is great. Look at this. If you stand on them, they yeet you. Oh, that's awesome. Let's go yeet. That is awesome. I like that. Can you drop it on myself? Again, I don't play games. I play with the games. It teleported into me. Like, you can't see because it's all glitchy, but I'm literally inside it because we're occupying the same space. All the water drained from that, if you couldn't tell, by the way, because wasn't exactly focusing on that. Looks like only one of these plants is going to get watered. Shame. You're just sitting down. It's not that bad. I sit down all the time. You don't hear me complaining. There we go. You're wasting an extraordinary, exorbitant amount of water there, Sprouty. Also, look at this. They're all dead. She just gets kids in here to do her gardening for her. get rid of the weeds, like the venomous tentaculas and spiky bushes, and water her dang plants, because apparently she can't do it herself. Alright, I think that's a good spot to end off the episode. Oh wow, I wonder what could possibly be in this room. It's a mystery, isn't it? That's supposed to be a surprise. It's not. I don't know if you can tell, but it's not a surprise. It really isn't. So that's it for the video. So that is it for this episode. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode. Outro words. Goodbye.